It's time for Heroes of the Storm again, guys. We have another video finally uploaded by Blizzard that we can cast. We had two so far, one on Cursed Hollow and the other one on Blackheart's Bay. Both maps are of course very objective driven, and Dragon Shire, the new map, is no exception to that rule. Once again, you have a couple of objectives on the map that you need to fulfill and to accomplish so that you can really achieve victory. In this particular case, you have to take control of two shrines that we have on the map, on the top and on the bottom lane, and then in the middle of the map there is a Dragon Knight statue, and if you position a hero there, you can unleash the Dragon Knight and use his abilities to just go and take down your opponent's force and structures and then win the game in the end if you use it wisely. So we're gonna jump into the game right away and we're gonna find out what exactly is going on Dragon Shire in our newest Heroes of the Storm podcast. Once again, you can have a look at the objectives when you have the loading screen in front of you in case you don't remember what exactly was going on there. So if you want, you can just pause the video here and have a closer look at what exactly you have to do on Dragon Shire. I explained it already, we're gonna see it in the map now as well, of course. But let's start the game off right away here with our blue team, of course, being introduced first. The Nexus already spitting them out here. We have Tyrael, we have Raynor, Vala, and there's Tassadar. And, well, who is that handsome fella to the top? Zeratul! And look at those skins. Blizzard, of course, also has skins that you can purchase later on in the shop. There's already Captain America, aka Raynor, and woo, Tassadar. Pretty sexy here with a Transformer skin. That actually looks pretty good. So for the reg team, we have Stitches, ETC, going for the headbang here, Abathur, Falstad, and also Tassadar. Both teams relying on Tassadar here. And especially what we see for the red team is super interesting. They have two supports with Abathur and also Tassadar, and Falstad here as well. A lot of very mobile heroes. You can see the shrines, by the way, now in the game, and also the statue in the middle of the map here. So the game is on, and let's see who's gonna win that epic battle here, the Heroes of the Storm match that we see. In the middle lane, we already have Tassadar and ETC. And, well, I really like currently what we see in terms of hero composition for the red team, because they have a lot of mobility, and especially on a map where you have 3 different locations that you need to control, that's gonna come in handy. Well, for now we have a bit of an ambush here being set up by Tassadar and also ETC. Zeratul is there. Here we go. Time Warp's being used by both Tassadars already. ETC is jumping in with his power slide, going for the face melt against Zeratul. Zeratul with a cleave ability blinks away, and now blue Tassadar in a bit of trouble here. A shield goes down on ETC. Red Tassadar trying to assist. Abathur jumping into the mid lane as well. He's a support hero that, of course, goes straight into an allied hero and then has a couple of abilities that he can use. Stitches, on the other hand, trying to make something work here in the mid lane. We have Tyrael using his his punishing blade, not to a whole lot of extent though. And at the same time, Zeratul is moving in once again with a cleave ability. Power slide by ETC, shielded by Zeratul. Time Warp goes down by Red Tassadar, doing a decent job here. Once again, we see another cleave. Stitches with Abathur in the mid lane is doing a decent job here, trying to do some damage. He's moving up against Vala, doing a great job here with the Slam and the Devour. Moves in once more, goes for the hook and hooks Vala in, takes her down. First blood for Stitches. Great job, really well played by Stitches and Abathur here. Keep in mind that in Heroes of the Storm we don't have gold or items. It's all about the experience. Experience, on the other hand, is global, therefore it is the main currency. And look at that, both of those shrines are already captured. Abathur, with his tunneling ability, with the burrow, goes straight into the middle of the map, trying to capture the Dragon Knight, while blue Tassadar trying to contest it. He's alone, on the other hand, trying to make that work, but he's a little bit too late. Here comes the Time Warp. ETC with power slide going for the stun. The Dragon Knight takes him down, and now red team using the Dragon Knights here to move in on those 2 towers in the middle. We still have Stitches on the top lane, only 2 heroes assisting here currently in the mid lane. You want to have a hero on every single lane if possible to get a maximum of EXP for your entire team. What a kick by the Dragon Knight! He charges in and it kicks Raynor away there. Stitches on the top lane, still duking it out with Vala. Once more, it's going straight for blue Tassadar, of course.
but the rest of the blue team trying to take down the Dragon Knight. Now they know that this is dangerous for them. Two of the towers are already gone. The Dragon Knight moving away, charging blue Tassadar again, who tried to come in from behind. A little bit too late though. Here comes the time warp, and here's Abathur. Once again, the Dragon Knight duration is already over. Abathur is so squishy. He's being attacked here by Zeratul. Zeratul moves in, cleaves, takes him down, shielded by Tassadar, but now he's in a lot of trouble himself. Blinks away once more. Really well done. The time warp used by that red Tassadar a little bit too late to really take the hero down. Khaldor is trying to move away here, but they are already being pursued by the blue team, especially Vala trying to get some damage in, moving back to the top lane now though, since she realizes that she cannot really do a whole lot on the mid lane any longer. Stitches is still trying to do some damage here. Abathur is helping out with the Carapace shield. We still have also ETC in the middle. He could go for another power slide here. Doesn't do it just yet, but we have, on the other hand, the blue team trying to take down a mercenary camp. And mercenaries work a little bit different in Heroes of the Storm than they do in other MOBAs. You don't kill those mercenaries, you don't kill those creeps and then gain experience or money. You just defeat them and you make sure that they fight for your cause. So you can take control of them, and they will now move forward to attack structures of the red team. Talking about the red team, ETC moving in. There comes a time warp by blue Tassadar. The power slide by ETC being used, going straight for the face melt as well. This hero is all about the stuns. He has so many abilities that stun. A very stunning performance. That's what he's currently looking for in this fight. Zeratul moving in on the other hand, doing some damage. Abathur jumping into the fight as well, shielding with the Carapace. ETC, the hero, tries to run away here. Blue team has to be careful, since especially Raynor is quite low on HP himself. He has still that Tassadar shield, but he needs to be careful. There are 3 heroes for the red team. Raynor a little bit out of position here. ETC is moving in. Abathur jumping into him once more, trying to do some damage with a spike burst and using the Carapace shield once more to save him. We have also Vala looking for maybe an angle to take down Stitches here, but the really beefy warrior hero is still on full HP. Ah, nice. ETC moves back here for now, jumps back to safety actually to heal up. We have Khaldor at this point going down here, a bit caught out of position by the blue team. We're in a really nice spot there. And now once more those shrines are being activated. The blue team is moving in with Tassadar, trying to claim the lower shrine. Stitches at the top, fighting without... What a hook! What a hook against Zeratul! The blind look at the shrine, he saw him move in. Oh my god, so well done. And immediately, of course, Abathur is here once more. The mobility that this hero possesses is utilized so well by the red team. I love it. They're really trying to have a perfect composition for this map. Both shrines, on the other hand, now controlled by the red team, but the middle is still contested. Blue is attempting to get into position to really claim the Dragon Knight, but now the shrine at the top and at the bottom in possession of the red team. And ETC is trying to angle for that statue already. We have the Punishing Blade being used by Tyrell, and also, of course, here comes Raynor once again trying to push ETC back. The red team is starting to roam a little bit. They are going for a bit of repositioning, moving towards that middle. They want to have this Dragon Knight once again. That would be the second one for them in a row if they're able to pull it off. Once again, the Punishing Blade coming into the picture, and for Raynor, we have the Penetrating Round being used here, but Khaldor is moving in from the bottom. At the top, we still have Stitches going strong. Zeratul is moving in at this location. Abathur jumps into the middle, into Khaldor, the Griffin Rider, doing his damage. Raynor out of position is using his Penetrating Round to push the enemy's opponent's heroes back, but we have the Dragon Knight once more spawning here for the red team, and now Raynor is in a little bit of trouble. Oh, Khaldor repositioning himself. Great move by him. Really well played. Takes down Raynor. What a great job. 4 kills against 2 so far. Level 10 for red, level 9 for the blue team. The Dragon Knight moving in once more, this time trying to take down one of the 4s. 1 hero is down for the blue team currently. Red is assembling their forces in the middle. Stitch is still at the top, gaining extra experience for the team. The 4 is down, so are the 2 towers on the top lane. Stitch is doing a great job here. The Cone of Fire being used, or the Cone of Flame being used here by the Dragon Knight, doing a little bit more damage over time to those turrets and heroes that he encounters. Moving straight to the top, wants to drop additional turrets here. But at the same time, we have the ultimate for Khaldor being used. And what about ETC? He's going in as well. And, well, at this point, we have the Void Prism. So, ETC goes straight for the stage dive. Raynor uses his own heroic ability, his ultimate, going for the Raynor's Raiders. ETC being completely focused. The Dragonite being slain here as well. Oh my god, Red is in trouble. The Archon form used by his Tassadar, by Red Tassadar. He's trying to go for Blue Tassadar, but Tyrael uses his Link to save his allied hero. 2 heroes now down for the red team. They are in some trouble here. The Dragonite definitely enabled them to take down a few structures. They killed one of the force and they were also able to take another turret at the top. But now another hero dies for Red. Falstad, what was he doing there? Ambushed by the blue team, completely out of position, outnumbered as well, has no chance. Stitches taking a little bit easy, waiting for his allies to spawn again. Red was starting very strong, gaining 2 Dragonites, so important for them. But Blue attempting a bit of a comeback here. 5 kills against 5, level 12 versus level 12. But another mercenary camp is now being attacked. Red trying to claim those neutral creeps on the map to fight for them once again and to maybe push into red space a little bit more. ETC is looking for an ambush here, but there's no hero in the mid lane just yet. Keep in mind that the Heroes of the Storm, you want to keep creeps away from your towers, since towers rely on ammunition that they have. And of course, if they shoot too much, they will run out of that, and then they are absolutely useless for a bit of time. Once again, Falstad in trouble. He needs to be careful here. He uses his ultimate, but it's too late. Falstad is a really squishy hero, super mobile on the map, but he was caught out of position way too often already. Vala, on the other hand, having some trouble against ETC and Abathur here. We already saw Blue Tassadar with his ultimate. He went straight for the force fields here. Raynor moving in as well with the double Banshee that he summons. ETC moving back, another force field. Oh, Abathur is doing what he can. ETC, he saves himself with a stage dive. Uses it to jump back behind the towers. Really well done here. Also, of course, Stitches still present. A great save that we just saw by ETC. Very well done. Raynor's ultimate running out. Zeratul at the top lane has to move back as well. A lot of low HP heroes, and those mercenaries that we talked about earlier, they are still so useful, especially for the red team here. Of course, they are able to drop tower after tower. Falstad moving to the left, trying to take down Zeratul. Not able to really pull it off just yet, but he's aiming for Raynor right now. Will he be able to get him? All of those blue team heroes are super low, and Falstad is moving in a shield on Tassadar, but he gets him. He takes him down. 2 heroes, 3 heroes down for the blue team. Falstad, he falls as well. Definitely worth it on the other hand. ETC with the help of Abathur. The Carapace shield already active, and here comes the ultimate evolution for Abathur. Moving and copying ETC. What a great hook by Stitches at the same time, taking Raynor out of the picture, and suddenly we have Tyrael trying to hunt down maybe ETC. Zeratul going in as well. What a slugfest that we see here. Stitches is still there. He tries to go for the hook. The blink by Zeratul. The missed hook by Stitches. Zeratul survives. He doesn't go down, but still the mercenaries for the red team. They are dropping tower after tower. Level 15 versus level 14. And in the midst of all of this, once more the Dragonite for Team Red. They were claiming those 2 shrines and took the statue in the middle, and they're using it again. Dragonite charges in, wants to go for another kick, and of course Raynor immediately goes for his own ultimate. They want to drop that hero. Time warps by both Tassadars being used here. Another force field, and the Archon form already for Red. Abathur, and look at that one! Another great hook that we saw there by Stitches, and he goes for the Gorge ability. He devours Raynor completely and moves him back. Really well done. Raynor is down. The Archon form as well. We have the Void Prism being used. Zeratul's heroic ability trying to stop that Dragonite for a little bit longer, but this guy is just on a roll. He moves in again. Tower after tower is being dropped here. 2 heroes down for the blue team. Red is in full strength in the middle of the map. They are present. They want to drop that 4 right now. And blue, they are just hanging on the thread here. They're doing what they can. Bella is dropping the DPS, trying to just at least push the heroes back a little bit at the bottom. Those 2 mercenaries still going ham on the turrets. Once again, here comes the red team, jumping in immediately. Double kill, takes down 2 of red team's heroes, and now Stitches is on the run, as is Tassadar. The penetrating round by Raynor. I'm not really quite sure if that was the best best move, pushes the hero away, and well, Tyrael could turn around and take down Tassadar, but he wants to go for the kill on Stitches. ETC is still there, could go for a stun, maybe a little bit too greedy. Tassadar is not down just yet either. Tyrael hooked in for a brief second, but in the end Tassadar and Stitches, they both are able to escape. The blue team a little bit too greedy here. Tyrael could have turned around, and with a punishing blade and righteousness, they should have been able, in combination with Raynor, to really drop that. Talking about Raynor, he's completely outpositioned right now and outnumbered, using a penetrating round once again, trying to make that work somehow, but it's already too late. 3 against 1. That didn't work in Kindergarten, and it certainly doesn't work in Heroes of the Storm. Raynor has no chance, has to hand over his lunchbox and drops his life. The experience goes to the red team, level 17 versus level 16, and right now another mercenary camp is being captured by Team Red. They have the map control right now, they have the position, they have the mobility. I was talking about it a little bit earlier. Abathur jumping into every lane the entire time, Falstad repositioning himself, ETC with his ultimate, with a stage dive, and of course Stitches with those amazing hooks that we've seen. Mercenary camp after mercenary camp being taken here, and also the shrines are of course now recharging. Only 20 seconds until the shrines can be taken again, and so also the Dragon Knight. And right now red team controls the entire map. Look at those mercenaries, they are everywhere, and blue is struggling taking them down already. The Archon form for red Tassadar, blue Tassadar on the other hand drops the force field here. ETC is moving in again. Here comes Raynor trying to use his ultimate for the team. Tassadar moves back, no hero kills just yet. ETC also on the run. Time warps being used here by red Tassadar to make sure that ETC is able to escape. Abathur also jumping in once more to lend its shield ability. Very well done here. I have to say that Abathur is doing an amazing job in this game. This guy is everywhere. Really nice game by him. Always assisting on each and every lane. But now it's all about the shrines again. Each team controlling one of them. The Sun Shrine controlled by red, the Moon Shrine by blue. Talking about the Moon Shrine, look at Tassadar for the blue team here. He's completely outmaneuvered. He's been taken down. He was trying to capture the shrine, but he paid with his life. And now both of them belong to the red team already. They can take that statue once more. Falstad is jumping in. Here comes Raynor trying to battle him, but from behind with another power slide comes ETC and takes him down. That Dragon Knight will go to the red team once again. Zeratul is jumping. Oh, he goes for the Void Prism. He might be able to contest it after all. Here comes another hero. Falstad, he survives. He's down to a hit point or two and actually survives. And now it's time for ETC to just go ham. 3 against 1.5, but what a hook again by Stitches. He takes down Zeratul. The Dragon Knight will spawn in a second. The blue team is down to 2 heroes. 3 have been killed. What a slaughter here. The red team is completely going crazy on them. Oh my god, and what a field kick. If that's not a goal, then I don't know what is. Vala is moving back here, but she has a pretty big problem on their hand, and currently the red team is just looking to end it here. Another potential kill moving in. Most of the blue team heroes are ready, but the Palace is already dropping in HP. Blue team struggling here, trying to take down Stitches. Its Palace still being attacked. There's ETC running back. Abathur helping out, but the Palace is down. The main objective finally achieved by the red team here. They had the momentum going, they went straight for it. A great job by Team Red, really well played, and they win the game, take the victory here on Dragon Shire. What an incredible game, guys. Really well played by the red team here. They had so much momentum going for them, and I talked about the hero composition already in the beginning a little bit. I really have to say that the way that they chose the heroes really worked. They had a lot of synergy there. And if you play on the map where you have 3 different locations that you need to control, having that mobility really works out for you. Abathur played an amazing game, and Stitches, those hooks were absolutely amazing. Falstad maybe caught off guard and off position a little bit too often, but in the end he had a couple of really key moves for his team here, capturing the Dragon Knight once, and also on the other hand able to get a couple of kills just by repositioning very well. The blue team was struggling right from the beginning. They actually didn't even capture a single Dragon Knight in the entire game. So for them, that was really a big problem. Mobility, not really their thing. I feel in general, map control and synergy, the red team overall did just a much better job. The only thing that I found a little bit weird looking at this game that we saw on Dragon Shire was that the red team, even though they captured 4 Dragonites and really dropped 1 tower and a fort after another, were only 2 levels ahead in the end. Of course, if you think about the level difference between 17 and 19, that might be a lot, but it feels to me like if you're actually able to deny the main objective or the Dragonite to your opponent's team 4 times, and you are able to like get it yourself just 4 times in a row, and you kill so many structures, that you should have a little bit of a bigger advantage there. But regardless of that, it was an absolutely amazing game. A lot of back and forth action. It looked in the early game like Blue would be able to make a comeback here, but I have to say that Red did a crazy good job. ETC, really love to see it. Couple of amazing stage dives that he had there, using the heroic ability once to just put himself, bring himself to safety and not get killed by the opponent's team. But in the fights himself, he did a great job here. That hero is all about the stuns, and he did a great job. A really great initiator there, especially with the power slide, of course. But then we saw also great play coming out of other heroes. I feel that especially Blue struggled a little bit, but we had so many big and epic fights here, and the fast-paced game style that we see and that we are used to from Heroes of the Storm came through once again. I really hope that you enjoyed the cast. I really hope you enjoyed the game. Make sure that you leave me a comment on YouTube if you have any feedback, if you want to say anything about the game, of course, if you have any questions, and also make sure that you like the video. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, do that now. Guys, this is it for the day. I hope that you enjoyed it. A little bit more Heroes of the Storm content. I hope that Blizzard provides us with more videos in the near future. And of course with the beta itself as well. But that's it for now. Have a good day and see you next time. Bye bye.